The anticipation, the excitement has been building for nearly 2 years, and now we're less than an hour away from the NFL draft kicking off right here in Green Bay. Thanks so much for being here live at the draft with us. I'm Nina Sperano, joined by Chief Meteorologist Cameron Moreland, and we're seeing all this planning and all this preparation finally coming to life.
I know, and I was thinking about people driving this morning, as I did, through Alloway, west across the 172 bridge, over the Fox River, and seeing Lambeau for the first time in your life. And I got emotional. I mean, there's a lot of people experiencing this for the first time. We take it for, no, I don't think we take it for granted, but we appreciate its value. And other people tonight, thousands and thousands of them now here, seeing what we get to experience every day. And
I've been hearing people to say the same thing throughout the day. Now, if you are headed over here at some point during the draft, there is so much to explore. We're going to take you on a tour of the NFL experience shortly. But before we get to that, the question many of us have today, for tomorrow, and the following is, what is the weather going to be like? And Cameron, we've lucked out so far. It's dry.
We have. There's been rain very close by, but so far we have avoided raindrops here at the draft. But will it stay that way as we head deeper into the evening? The skies certainly look threatening right now over Lambeau Field. As you take a look at Lambeau Field through our tower cam located at the station, you can see that it's cloudy. It's a low deck of clouds. Temperatures are currently in the mid-50s. The radar shows quiet conditions across the Fox Valley, but it is raining just to the west. Thankfully, that activity is moving more north than east, so the chances for rain this evening are there, as the high-risk future radar shows, a shower or a sprinkle. But based on the latest forecast that I've been looking at here at Lambeau Field, it looks like the bulk of the rain will pass to our north and west over the next several hours as temperatures fall through the 50s into the upper 40s by the time we hear the 32nd pick of the NFL draft here in 2025. A widespread rain moves in tonight. It continues tomorrow morning, tapers to showers by tomorrow afternoon. We'll have a gusty northeast wind. High temperatures tomorrow only in the 40s, Nina, but on Saturday it looks fantastic. Sun and clouds return with temperatures getting back up into the upper 50s.
Still a lot of festivities here on Saturday, so we'll need that good weather. All right, Cameron, thank you. Now, if you see behind me, it already looks like there are hundreds of thousands of people here, but if you're not one of them, if you can't make it here this week, don't worry. We're going to take you around the grounds to show you all the action and what it is like to be in the middle of football's biggest off-season event.
Go Pack, go!
This is absolutely amazing.
This isn't just a draft. It's a full-blown football festival.
Let's go Colts!
Fans from all 32 teams packed into the heart of Titletown, turning Green Bay into the center of the NFL universe. From cheeseheads to wild costumes, everyone here is hoping their team makes the right pick. They're also just soaking in this once-in-a-lifetime experience.
I just hit 2 out of 3 field goals. It's amazing being on Lambeau Field and hitting field goals. Not a whole lot of people can say they did.
The NFL draft experience is a playground for fans.
Almost like brings tears to your eyes. Being like a lifelong Packer fan and being able to share an experience like this with my kids is unbelievable.
Here you can kick a field goal, take the Lambeau Leap, see a museum full of Super Bowl rings, pose with a real Lombardi trophy, and take a 360 at the draft house. It's all free, drawing fans of all ages.
Absolutely unbelievable. People all over the United States. I even made some new friends today.
And it's not just football. There's food trucks, live music, pop-up merch shops, and cap off this bucket list moment by sampling a local dive bar, supper clubs, and of course, the cheese curds.
Go!
This is our Super Bowl, but with Wisconsin charm.
This ain't your typical anything. This is absolutely amazing. And what they've done to this place, it's unbelievable.
This is football, it's family, it's a party, and Green Bay is doing it right. Well, the excitement out here is really electric here around Lambeau Field and this entire footprint here. And on the other side of the stadium, Preston Stover and Andrew Amuzu are standing by with a fan looking for their own bit of glory.
Nina, a bit of glory is right. I'm standing here with Ramon. He's about to kick a field goal in front of all these people. Ramon, how are we feeling?
Feeling great. I've never done this before, but I'm excited.
There we go.
Ramon, there's a lot of people here. I mean, you see them lined up against the fence here. Are there any feelings of pressure at all?
Not really. I feel like I've been in these moments before, but if I miss, I miss. It's whatever.
He's confident. He's confident. Let's get into it.
Let's do it.
Let's go over here. All right, Ramon, let's get it. He's going to hold. He's got his buddy to hold. All right, Ramon.
Here we go. This is the moment of glory.
The crowd's going crazy, Andrew.
This is the moment of glory. He has some help here. He's taking off the tee.
Yes.
He has his friend here. I think this will be to his advantage.
And the confidence shows through. Here we are.
It's
up. Oh! Oh, it's just wide right.
Just wide right.
Ramon, how are we feeling? What happened?
I want to try again, but I don't know if this one more time. It's all right.
It's all good. It's all good.
Awesome. Well, Andrew, that was a scene right there. That was a scene right there.
Definitely. It looks easier than what it actually is.
It really is. I mean, the crowd was going crazy. The pressure was on. Let's see right here. We got one more buddy up. Number 17, he's wearing a Devontae Adams
Here we go, 17.
jersey. Can't tell you much about him, but he looks excited. There he goes.
Devontae Adams.
That was a grounder up the middle. I think it might have been a single.
Yeah, there's a huge work and technique when it goes into that kick. I'm acting like I know how to do it. I don't, but I know that there's technique.
I don't either. Guys, we're going to continue to be over here. We're going to get the best field goal kickers, maybe even send them over to the draft stage at some point. We're going to send it back to you guys now.
All right, guys, that's a lot of pressure to kick a field goal on live TV, but it sounds like everybody's having a lot of fun. Well, this NFL draft is expected to draw more people than, of course, your average Packers game here at Lambeau Field. The numbers are expected to be about 250,000 over the next few days is what they're estimating. But some green and gold traditions never change. Perry Postolakos reports from Ashwaubenon.
If you're anything like me, when you first found out that the NFL draft was coming to Green Bay, your first thought was, where are all these people going to park? Well, I met some people who are helping out with that.
Go, Pack, go!
Angela Banky's favorite spot to tailgate for Packers games is at this house on Ridge Road.
We're very excited to be at the draft. Had to wear my inherited cheese bra from my mom.
If, like Angela, you've parked at one of the homes in the shadows of Lambeau Field during a Packers game, you'll notice it's a bit more expensive thanks to Thursday's NFL draft kickoff.
We pay the draft price with a little extra tip. No. When you know people, you know people.
Prices I saw range from $100 to $200 along Ridge Road. Bonnie Maxwell has been letting people pay to park on her prime real estate during Packers games for more than 40 years.
I have regular customers that have been here for a long time. I enjoy seeing them every year.
And one of those regulars turned into a friend.
Found out she was up here parking by herself, so I offered to come up to help her park vehicles for 3 days.
Just next door, Steve Peterson says his favorite part of helping his mom park cars is the people he meets.
Everybody's having a good time.
Go Dallas! Go back, go!
And to have a good time, many are willing to pay those steeper prices.
We saw this parking lot here for $160 and it said tailgating, and it was empty at the time, so we figured, okay, $160 is not bad.
Thursday and Friday, the draft experience is open until 10, and Saturday, open until 6 p.m. In Ashwaubenon, Perry Apostolakos, NBC 26.
Perry, thank you. 257 players are selected across the 7 rounds of the NFL draft each year, and one of the biggest nights of their lives. There's pressure on NFL Commissioner Roger Goodell in saying each name properly. Well, luckily, he has some help. Lucy Popko is the NFL's broadcasting and media distribution manager, and come draft time, he's focused on perfecting the names of the prospects that will be drafted. Working closely with Commissioner Goodell, she says it's all about capitalizing on the biggest moment for the league's biggest prospects.
So how do you prep in making sure you get all those names right?
Yeah, you have to. Listen. I think it's because it is such an important moment. You don't want to flub that for the family, and so, to me, we take the time to try to get it right. We even have audio now of the players actually saying their names. So I got that going on in my ear.
And during our drive to the draft special coming up at 6:30, right after this newscast, Andrew Amuzu will have the full story on the commissioner preparing for one of football's biggest nights. Well, there's still plenty of NFL draft news to get to tonight. We're going to talk to a prospect on the red carpet and hear from Packers GM Brian Gutekunst next.